This tree is symbolic of the plant that was transplanted from Mother Africa to America. Even though transplanted, it did not lose its essence. And these are representations of the essence of family.
You asked what was probably our biggest challenge was the fact that in her house, her mother was the dominant figure, which is the case in many black families. In my house, it was just the opposite. My father was very much the dominant figure. Okay. So we had some issues there, but we talked through them, and then sometimes it was heated, sometimes it was friendly, but obviously we got through it.
Yeah.
But that was the challenge.
If you had to give one, just so if you could think of one thing that you would feel like is most important in a marriage, what would it be?
I guess I can answer that. I think communication. If you talk it out, sometimes talking can also be done in silence, and that sounds ridiculous, but whatever works. If she start like she said, she going to Dunkin' Donuts to get a cup of coffee, she storms out. Sometimes she'll put some clothes in the car too, so, and she walk out, I don't say a word, I keep right on looking at television. So that's what I mean by silent communication. And so then she gone maybe an hour, I hear the door open. And then she'll come with a cup of coffee, and we'll look at one another and bust out laughing.
Sometimes I bring you one.
Yeah, so bring me a cup of coffee. So that's it. So, I guess after 37 years, you just done learned each other.
We have found so many things to do together that just keep us together. We're very social, number one. We're very active in the church, number two. We have the children and the grandchildren that we are involved with. So I think one of the things to our longevity is just finding things that are a lot of fun, a lot of things that we can do together. Going on trips or visiting the kids or hanging out with our friends. We're both the fraternal and sorority organization, and we get involved with that. So there are a lot of things that just keep us busy, keep us moving, and that's, I think, is what has contributed to the longevity of our relationship.
We loved each other and we respected each other. That was the main thing. I remember when we had been married a few years, he was like 6'1", and I guess he weighed about 185 pounds, and I was 5'4", and weighed about 109. And when we would have an argument, I'd have a bad habit of jumping up slapping him. And one day I jumped up and slapped him, and as quick as I slapped him, he slapped me back. So I'm crying, go home, blah, blah, blah. So he says, well, what are you going to tell him when you got home? You hit me and I hit you back. So I thought about it. But that was the only lick that was ever passed between us. Now, I can't say that, we had a perfect marriage, life was full of cherries. You had your squabbles, you had your different opinions and all. But we always respected each other, and he was a good husband. He loved his 2 daughters and his wife.
I think it's the illness of my son and my daughter, their kidney issues. I think that is probably the most difficult thing that I have had to deal with. is that situation with their health. But I think that has been probably one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with. My married life is the illness of my children. Because if you could take it away from them, you would do it. You take it on yourself, you would do it.
In the back of our heads, we always said God put us together for a reason. What that reason was, we would say we don't know. Because God united us, we knew He'd take care of us. And recognizing that we were both human, and humans make mistakes, and humans do things that are not always correct. But at the end of the day, you have to still love each other, and we truly did.